This is World of Tank News for February 27, 2020. You can still get the care package, Mike. However, the Hulu package is available. More on that later. As we announced last week, you can join a raffle to win a Type 59. It was the end of the global map. We have also the March preview coming up. These are the daily missions. These are some of the awards that you can win. It's some sort of a chain of awards, and there are different tiers, and there may also be, there's premium and standard. This is the raffle for the Type 59. I believe it costs $10 to enter. So on the NA server, we have the end of the Burask Challenge on March 2nd. We have tank mastery missions, which I haven't checked. Tank rewards is the T-3485M, the STRV autoloader, and the heavy tank number 6. Frontline starts on March 9th for 1 week. Premium shop, we have the T-45 light tank, the M54 Renegade, the Scorpion G, the Fury, and Loza's Sherman. There's tournament missions, and the on-track is the Kronwagen and the Leopard 1. EU News looks okay. We have the STRV S1 in the premium shop. This is it right here. This is some items you can buy in the premium shop. On the Asia server, we have desktop wallpapers, and there is a video about the Mauerbrecher. These are some of the wallpapers. They were for the Projeto and I believe the AMX50B. There's going to be a lot of imagery in this news episode. And then we've got a video about the Mauerbrecher. On the Russian server, this is a clan event, which I believe is a final round for clan event. And they've got in the Wargaming shop, they have some t-shirts. And they announced the end of some sort of global map clan event, which we will get to. These are some of the shirts in the Russian shop. This is the clan event. I believe you have to pre-qualify in order to be in the event. You can't just join. On World of Tank Blitz, they have a new vehicle called the Defender MK1, which is this vehicle right here. It's a British Tier 8 premium medium tank. And there is an event called Operation Rolling Spring to earn the M4FL10. The M4FL10 is the Sherman tank with the French autoloading, like the EBR turret. And also we've got Japanese tank destroyers. So if you want to see what the Japanese tank destroyers are going to look like, check out the World of Tank Blitz line. On console, there is... I don't think there was anything really interesting. You know what? I'm sorry. I have to apologize. I don't understand their events. For World of Tanks 1.8, which is coming out next week on March 4th, we have new crew skins. This is the Pearl River map. You know what? I'm going to show you over here a little bit larger. So this was one of my favorite maps in the game. I loved playing this map so much. This is the one where there's a little bridge, and you can actually have a battle. This is the bridge right over here, and it was the toughest part of the game, was battling for this bridge. So that's in Super Test, which means it should be available. The Zulu Prime package, you're probably going to get a commander and 2 vehicles, the 50 TP and the Poodle, plus ×5 missions, premium days, and it says most likely unique commander. The 1.8 launch date for PC is March 4th. The Dawn of Industry event, they have a list of bands from the event that you can download from Google Docs. This is on Armored Patrol. These are screenshots from Pearl River. You can go on many different sites. I believe WOT Clue also has them. And you can look at screenshots of what it looks like in HD. Rita Status Report has a lot of interesting things. She has a short video from the Belgian army driving in the snow, but she's got the most of the camouflage patterns that are coming out. You can see all of them. There's a lot of 3D styles and camouflage patterns. You can check them all out on her site. And some of the other sites also have them, but they're in Russian. This is the video. He basically plows through the snow. I can't translate all this. So this is the clan event we discussed. This is about the bands at the end of the global map. There is something really cool. He is announcing that he used to work at World of Tanks. His platform as a Russian politician is internet free of charge. They had something here which was black market statistics. However, I got to be honest, I really didn't understand it. One of these links is black market statistics. It wasn't that interesting. This is actually a really cool video I found on Auto Evolution. Watch how they're playing. This is actually a real battle. These are real tanks. It's not a video game. And they're just describing how this is similar to how you play World of Tanks. And notice what's happening is this vehicle, he's trying to outrun the gun from the other vehicle. So it's a little bit of a humorous video. There's actually more than one footage. If you want to see that and the photos, it's called Rebel APC Fends Off Regime Tank in Syria, World of Tanks style. This is about the clan battle. Again, I think you have to pre-qualify. These are winners from the World of Tanks contest that we mentioned last week about designing a chair. It was some sort of a Pringles competition. Oh, this is really cool. There are photos from, I believe it's an SPG. This is on the RU News. It was released a few days ago. I did a survey on my site asking people how far did they advance in the Burask challenge. So a lot of people are starting out, but there were a lot of people that made it to stage 6. I am 1 hour from getting stage 8. I also am showing that a lot of us won some paint for our vehicles, and I did some on my vehicle. This is a camouflage pattern that I saw in game. A lot of people said that they like city maps. This is another survey I did. And hilly maps, I like open field and hilly. This is, people say you can't flip the wheel vehicle. This is a game I had where I flipped my vehicle. This is a beautiful shot that I found of the Burask. I've seen it in game a couple times. It looks like a wonderful tank. I'm looking forward to getting it. I haven't played it, but I believe it is an autoloader and it seems to be pretty fast. The highest reward tank I've gotten is the Object 260. A lot of people, in terms of the campaign missions, are at the beginning or at the second level. In terms of Object 279E, I did some analysis, and in the past 2,000 games, I only had like 20 battles where somebody had one of those in the game. And people overwhelmingly love the random battles game mode more than any of the other game modes. In terms of tank classes, people prefer mediums, which I thought was a surprise. And favorite streamer, I obviously chose Des Games. Skill for LTU has been growing in popularity. He came out #1 on my survey last week. Do people like the changes? It actually wasn't World of Tanks 1.8. It was from the sandbox. I'm sorry I put it wrong on the survey. Do you like to play SPG? I said yes. So it was actually about half and half. Not quite. It was more like 4 to 5. So a lot of people actually do enjoy playing SPG. I'll be doing more polls next week. So this has something to do with the black market results. I really don't understand it. It is in Russian. You can see it is on WOTexpress.info. This looks like earnings in gold and silver and cash, all the vehicles, etc. And they did it based on the minimum bid. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. If you want to know what's coming up in World of Tanks 1.8, you can check my channel. You can also check Des Games. He did some videos about what's going to be in the World of Tanks 1.8. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.